Hey y'all, peace on earth and love and light to you. I just want to show you guys something right quick. Yeah, the TV is frying. It is like, it's not on, but look, I'm taping this at 11:11 right now. I don't know if there's any significance right now, but we're going to see. Well, I just looked down and it was 22%. 11 plus 11 equals 22. So, maybe that is significant. So, the thing is, you guys, let me explain this funny looking setup, okay? So, see if I can line this up a little bit. Okay. So, you guys, I had planned on doing like a Christmas themed video, and I guess I'll do that next. I guess I am. But I went to look for Christmas like things to put out, like different ornaments for you guys to choose from, and I like to be led to, like, if I want you guys to pick a crystal or something like that, I like to kind of be led, even if the object is kind of funny looking, I just kind of like to be led to which objects to put out. So I was like, okay, I know I want this one. Okay, I haven't painted my nails yet, so but I was like, I know I want this one. This is one that my son has done. This is one of your choices, you guys. It has his name on it, Khalil. My son is 18 years old. I don't know what year he did this in. I was trying to look for it, but it had to be like kindergarten or something like that, simply because if his name was written on it, then that means that he could not yet really write good enough. And he's been writing since he was in the kindergarten, but you know how they do that. It had to be really young if she had to write their names on it, because you know kindergartners won't really be able to write their names like that. So kind of, I was looking at this like, I think this looks like he tried to write his name. It looks like E-E-L, so that's that. And then I found this one, and I was like, oh, before my daughter was born and it was just me and my son, we lived in a house in an area here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, named Holt, and I decorated my Christmas tree with these. And it was like these and gold flowers, and just different golden flowers with these. And I decorated my tree with that, and it was so cute. And I had another decoration, but I saw this pine cone. It's like golden. And I was like, yeah, I want this pine cone out there. So I put them down, and I was like, it's not the most attractive looking video. Like, that ain't cute, and it don't look Christmassy. And then I thought about it. I was like, I kept looking at this one, and when I held it, because I'm so much like an empath. I am an empath. And I was feeling so much of memories that came from this. I actually forgot about this. And so many memories came back, and just so many feelings came back. And I was just like, and then Spirit was like, you just need to do just a regular Spirit message. Like, and I have not done one of those in a long time. Usually my videos have been themed, but this time it's just a regular Spirit message. So which one are you guys led to? Have you already been picking out or whatever? And then I had like a little Christmas mat that I was going to put out, and like, it's just, I went to find it and I couldn't find it. So it's like Spirit is always telling me, like, to, like, don't worry about certain things of the world. Like, always just worry about your light work, you know. And I'm always in situations like that, you guys. So, and then I was like, I don't even know which cards I'm going to use. I know I was just led to do any one of those. I'm going to use these. Definitely. I haven't used these in a while, and I was thinking about using those. So if I pull out some more cards on you guys, you already know what's up. So we're 5 minutes in, and I'm gonna put timestamps, because a lot of you guys, you know, you don't like when I talk. So and I feel like I have to explain some things. Pause the video if you need more time. But I guess you're saying, girl, you've given us all the time in the world. And I'm going to just start with, I'm just going to give you a spirit message. I don't know which deck I'm going to pick up for each one. I don't know, okay? So, I'm going to start with the one that says my son named Khalil. So your message is next. Okay, you guys, I started back the video at 11:22. I was just saying when I started the video, it was 11:11. Then when I looked down, it was 22 seconds. And then when I pressed play on this video, again, it was 11:22. So let me say this first. You're going to hear like some noises and some screams in the background. But what's new when it comes to my videos, right? So the thing is, I feel like this was a good time to start the video because we do have my sister does have some company over, but I thought everyone was going to sleep. But when it comes to my videos, seems like right when I press play, that's when everyone wants to get up and start screaming and talking, and sometimes I just feel like it's done on purpose. I'm just gonna say it. But anyways, just because someone did pass by this door and saw me doing my videos, so whatever. Your message is more important, right? And these are the cards that came out for you. Gosh, all of these synchronicities, and you got the synchronicity card. Right when I looked down, it was 111, and I was about to tell you guys this also. When a synchronicity card came out, I guess this was significant for your reading because this is what you guys are experiencing, a lot of synchronicity. So one way our angels and our guides talk to us is by sending us different numbers and just different things that are similar, that look alike, because you know they know that you know that is just one way for us to hear and to know that they are there. So I can tell you one thing I see. Sometimes I see cars that look exactly the same, and it can be like 3 of the same, you know, exact cars like parked around me. And like I know one time I walked out of a place, there's a car exactly like mine right beside me. Right beside mine. And it was the other day I was coming out of a parking lot and there was another car beside mine. So that was just like mine. And the other day we were at McDonald's, and my son showed me 2 cars that was just alike, that was back to back. Every time I see things that come in doubles, I always say double for your trouble. So that's what I'm hearing now, because I've been seeing so much of doubles in this video for when it comes to your reading. Once again, I just looked down, it was 244. And I bet this is what happens to you guys all the time. You're all the time, you're always seeing different synchronicities, and Spirit is just saying, listen to us, we're talking to you. And Spirit is saying double for your trouble. I don't know if you guys know that story. It's a story in the Christian Bible that goes with Job. And, you know, Job faced so much difficulties and hardships that, when he got out of those situations, you know, I think like all his children died, and he had his friends to come against him, because even his friends was like, you know, we know you got faith, but I mean, you taking this faith thing a little bit too seriously. And I feel like this is some of you guys. I feel like some of you guys are the Job in this situation. And they're saying like, you know, even though you're friends and they, you know, might be there for you, but they saying like, we think you need to give up on this God stuff, you know, or whatever you call your deity or your higher power. They feel like, you know, we feel like you need to give up on it, because, you know, you're doing a little too much, and it looks like you're not getting anything out of it. But that's what they were seeing. But Job knew that he was being tested. He knew that he was not going to, like that Bible says, curse God, because he knew that he would, if he did that, he would die, because he knew he was being tested. So it really didn't matter what anybody else said. You know, his wife even told him, like, you should just, his wife told him that you should just curse God and die. You know, his friends was just like, I think you're just doing a little bit too much. And then he said, you know, somewhere in there, he said, Though he slay me, yet I trust him. And it's just one thing that I think about all the time, you guys. It's one thing that I tell myself all the time when I'm going through so much, but I know it's part of the plan, and I know it's part of my destiny. I always tell myself that, though he slay me, yet I trust him, because I know it's just something that I'm supposed to go through. And this is what I feel like I'm here to tell you right now. And at the end of the story, he got everything that he lost. He got all this stuff back times 2. So somewhere in this story, the God in the Bible was like, double for your trouble. Everything that you went through, you get it back double. And that's what I'm telling you guys. And when you start seeing these synchronicities, and they're gonna come in doubles, like, just look for things that come, in 2s. Then, like, I think that just remind yourself when you see that, double for your trouble, okay? And I'm gonna get to these cards, because sometimes the cards are kind of hard to explain, and sometimes they're kind of self-explanatory. This time for me, they're self-explanatory, because it looks like that some of the things that some of you guys have been going through has to do with forgiveness. And I would say this is more so forgiving yourself, because someone is a little too hard on themselves. And Spirit is saying, let this stuff go, because it happened and it's gone. So let it go. You don't have to feel bad about this anymore. All is forgiven, is what Spirit is saying. Whatever it is, let this stuff go, so you can start over and have a fresh, new, positive beginning, here, because this is what's for you. Vulnerability. Allow yourself to just. Sometimes, you guys, I used to pull this card for myself all the time, where I have to remind myself to be vulnerable. You don't have to be this tough guy all the time. You don't have to be this perfectionist all the time. You can actually allow yourself to be vulnerable and just say, you know what, hey, when you do mess up, just say, hey, I messed up, and I'm just going to keep it moving. Or hey, that happened in my past. I am not my past anymore. I'm going to keep it moving. That's what this card is saying. And I was just explaining the synchronicity card. And then, in this card also, and I was just asking Spirit is just more to this card than what it's saying. And Spirit was saying this card is saying exactly what it's saying. Stopping you from your true happiness, and what's stopping you from just experiencing the joy that you want to experience is because you're still holding on to some of this stuff. Someone is just extremely too hard on themselves. Someone did something in their past they're not proud of. Someone is a certain way right now that they are not proud of. Something is like something you're doing you're not proud of. But like I said, release this, and don't feel like that you have to be a perfectionist all the time. You don't have to be that way, okay? We all make mistakes. We all are not perfect. Some mistakes we're supposed to make, and we're not perfect. And let this stuff go. And like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, those of you who have just really been through so much, right now your spiritual team is telling you double for your trouble, okay? That's one reason why some of you guys are looking at yourself in such kind of a negative way, because you're unable to release this thing that happened to you, because you just because you just really allowed this thing to just convict you, and it's just really not who you are anymore, and it's not who you are right now. Sometimes we just tell ourselves things that are just not true, and that's one reason why you can't just have fun and be happy, because you're still holding on to some past hurts and things like that. So that is all, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how well this resonated with you. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe. Bye. For those of you who pick this ball and nothing else, then you're probably leaving now. So like I was saying, continue to come grow with me. Subscribe. Bye. Next, we are going to do... Let's do the pine cone next, okay? Those of you who were led to the pine cone. Okay, let's see what your message is next. Those of you who were led to this pine cone right here, this is your message. Okay, so this is you right now, and you're just saying, you pretty much ask yourself this every day. I don't understand. I hear you talking to your spiritual team, your higher power, and you're just saying you just don't understand. But you know what? This is just everything that's going on right now looks weird, basically. You're just like, if I'm supposed to do this, then why is this happening? Like, this don't seem like it's supposed to be happening, because, like, Spirit, I thought I heard you right when you said go left. Now it seems like you're telling me to go right. And I'm like, huh? But the whole time you've been saying go left. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you went left as, far enough. Maybe it is time for you to go right now. Or maybe Spirit told you to go left, and then now he's saying, like, make a quick right, like now. No, and it happens sometimes, because sometimes you get just enough for when Spirit tells you to go one way, you start to go that way. Sometimes that's all Spirit wants you to do, to get just enough that you need to get. Wow, I wasn't even drawn to this, and this is helping me out. But just to get just enough to what you need to get you to the next level, okay? This is you becoming whole, becoming more at peace with yourself. This is what Spirit is trying to do with you. Spirit is saying, okay, and this is another thing. Spirit don't want you to stay in one place too long. And this is not literal as in location. Whatever you're doing in your life, if you're studying, if you're researching something, if you're helping, teaching people, you're healing people, whatever you're doing, Spirit don't want you to do certain things too long. Because I'm not saying leave your job or anything, just certain parts of where you're at. But this is going to really resonate with someone, so no need for me to really stress this. I know that you know what I'm talking about. Whatever you're doing, sometimes Spirit, it will say, you know what, don't do that anymore, do this. Or, okay, now you're doing this, okay, go back to this. Because Spirit wants you to get just enough, and you feel like, hold on. And then you might be that type of person where you're like, hold on, I go all in. And maybe that's what Spirit is trying to get you out of. Maybe to let you know, sometimes you don't have to do all that. You don't have to put all this extra effort in. Spirit is like, okay, we're trying to get you here to make you whole. So, guess what? We just want you to eat a little bit of this off the plate and a little bit of that off the plate. And then before you know it, you're going to be complete. You're going to be whole. We're going to get you exactly to where you want to be. Because look what cards that you guys just got coming out. Like, card after card. Blessings. Because, like, how literal can this be? Blessings. That's what you want. This is what you will have. Joy. This is what you want. This is what you will have. I tell everybody, joy is something that you have on the inside of you. It's almost like it's bigger than happiness. It's more like a happy peace. It's like you're at peace and you're just happy. It's like, that's how I've explained it before, like a happy peace where you're just more than happy, but you're at peace too. You have joy. This is what you want, and this is what you'll have, prosperity. This is what you want, and this is what you have. You're just trying to prosper. And I hear someone say, like, I'm just trying to be successful. I'm just trying to prosper. Someone has seen a lot of fours. Let me say that now. If you've seen a lot of fours, that's just Spirit telling you right there, hey, we're doing this. Okay? We're doing this. This is for... Okay. I thought it was a 3, so never mind. Okay. But we're doing this. Okay, the message is still the same. The message is still the same. I thought there was 3, but the message is still the same. I'll say it in a little while. But I just hear someone saying it, and Spirit is saying, well, it's here. This is it might not be literally here, but this is what we have for you right now. We're trying to get you there, and this is something that's going to happen soon. What I was going to say, 4 plus 3 is 7. You're going in the right direction, but that's a 9. 4 plus 5, this is a 5, so this 4 plus 5 is a 9, is of completion, and I'm not led to tell you that at all, because I don't feel like you're complete right now. So it wasn't for me to add up 4 plus 5, but when I looked down and I saw that 43 on the clock, then yeah, the message is still the same, and that's why I thought I said that. You're going in the right direction. Sevens mean more than what I'm saying, you guys, but when I see 7s, I'm usually there to say that means that you're going in the right directions, because once you start looking up a lot of 7s on like angel number websites, it's usually saying something like, at least for me, I would always see that you're going in the right direction, you know. And I always also see too when it was like 77 or 777, like you just have the Midas touch, and I'm being led to say that right now too. Everything that you touch and that you go after will prosper. You just have to go after the way the Spirit is saying go. When Spirit is saying let something go, let it go. Don't stay there too long, okay? You know, when Spirit is saying is stay there, you stay there. Don't get restless and leave too early, you know. That's just really what Spirit is saying. We just want you to get a little piece here and a little piece there and move on. But I think for most of you, I'm thinking most of you more so have problems with staying somewhere too long and holding on to stuff too long, because Spirit is trying to show you how to get what you need in certain places and just leave. And then this Embrace card here, I love when these 2 cards come out together, because I always say Spirit tries to get us to embrace some things that we're scared of. Remember when I was saying in the beginning of the video, I saw that 11? Look at, there's 11 again. And I was talking about some of you guys see 4s. That's 44. Goes on that card. Okay, so, but the thing is, like I said, I like to see these 2 cards come out together, you guys. Sometimes when you see 11, Spirit is trying to get your attention. Because it's not only for you to like to make a wish or say a prayer like people say. 11s sometimes mean to pay attention. We're trying to get your attention. And Spirit is really trying to get you to come out of some things that you probably, because one way I interpret this card, stereotypically they say elephants are afraid of rats. So Spirit is trying to get you out of some things that you might be afraid of, just some things that you might fear, or some things that just no longer serve you. You know, Spirit's just trying to get you out of that. And I always, not always, but when these 2 cards come out together, I love that, because I feel like Spirit is saying that this would be you. And I was saying this is what you want and this is what you'll have. This is what will be you, walking along the things that once scared you, looking at it like, you know what, you know, some things was probably scared me, but now I'm using it to my advantage, or something I thought was bad was actually good for me, you know, or either something that used to scare me, it just don't even scare me no more. I'm able to look at it and be like, you know, whatever. And that's the Spirit message for that, you guys. So if you didn't pick the flower also, then I guess you're probably about to leave now. So thank you so much. Comment down in the comment section if any of this resonated with you, and please subscribe to my channel so we can continue to come and grow together. And that's all. Bye. So next we have this one, the bow that I said that went on my Christmas tree one year for my house. Let's see what your Spirit message is. Okay, you guys, so these are your cards, and when I was shuffling these cards, immediately I heard don't give up. Don't give up, because I feel like you're being pressured to stop doing something that you're supposed to do, and this is your light work, and this is your calling, this is your destiny, this is your spiritual quest. That card came out. Don't give up. Don't stop doing this. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You can help a lot of people with whatever you're doing. Maybe it's some research. Maybe it's some kind of healing. And maybe it's just something that's just really goes against the status quo. And people are like, no, you don't need to do that. No, you keep doing it, okay? Because you heard right. I've just seen these two cards come out, and I always... not always, but most of the time I see these as like two psychic cards. And this card, I was paying attention to the fact that there was someone that was upside down, and this is someone who has great insight. You probably are psychic. Your third eye is actually very open, but you're not using your intuition all the time, okay? Spirit is saying, listen to us. Listen to us when we speak to you. Listen to your intuition. We're going to give you great revelations. If you ever get confused about anything, listen to what Spirit is saying, because you're actually really psychic. Whoever's watching this, you're really psychic, and Spirit gives you great revelations. If you're ever confused with us, you just just trying to think of a way to put it. Sometimes you just don't believe in your own power enough to actually even know that Spirit is actually talking to you accurately, okay? Spirit is saying, listen to us. This is something that we want you to do more, okay? This is someone with great insight. I'm really seeing that, especially when I'm looking at this. Both of these cards sit together. You're very psychic. If you don't know what I'm telling you now, really, you could be doing this, okay? You could be doing something like this when it comes to being psychic, because you might have to strengthen your gift more if you don't know, but you are. So, like I was saying, when it comes to your spiritual quest, this is what you're on right here, right now. You're on a spiritual quest, and this is something Spirit has sent you out on this spiritual quest. Whatever you're going through right now, whether you have to get up and go to work every day, whether you have to, maybe you're not doing much right now, you're wanting to do much, this is all a part of your spiritual quest, okay? You're still doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're going in the right path, okay? Your path is being heavily protected by your spiritual team, your ancestors, your guides, I looked down, it was 2222. Your ancestors, your guides, your angels, the ascended masters, they're really protecting you. So don't be afraid to do whatever you have to do. Like I said, someone is going against the status quo, and someone is trying to get you to give up. That's why this perseverance card is here. And I heard loud and clear, you guys, when I first picked up the deck, I heard don't give up, and then the perseverance card is here. So that's exactly what it's saying. Do not give up. Don't worry about what anyone else says. If they're trying to stop you from doing something, or maybe you just feel like giving up, you're very heavily protected. You're heavily protected. Your spiritual team is all around you. If you can see into the spirit, I know some of you guys can, then you actually have seen your spiritual team around you. You can feel them around you sometimes, and no evil. This is someone that just does not even have to worry about any evil stopping them from their goals, okay? Because even though they're going to try, when I say stuff like that, you guys, it's not that they're not going to try. It's not that you're not going to see evil. It's not that you're not going to witness evil. It's not that evil is not going to show its face, but they're not going to win. Evil is not going to stop this. You're so protected. Just don't give up. And a lot of times when I see this card, for one, I was just telling another group, but if you've been watching my videos, then you know when I see sevens, sevens means so much more than what I usually say in the right direction. So don't think that you're not. And when I see this card, most of the time I interpret it as someone who is just getting all they want, okay? Everything that you want and that you desire, this is here for you, and it's coming. I just look at this picture, like this person just looks so full, as if they just have everything, even when it comes to food, because I feel like some of you just feel like you want to eat better. It's just like everything that you want to desire is going to come to you. Look at this prosperity card here that came to back it up, okay? So just don't doubt. You should not have any doubts anymore. I know it's hard. I feel like some of you guys who are led to this card right here, like this card, this flower right here, like the things that you've been going through is really hard. And one reason why it's hard, because you're just one of those people who were like particularly picked out to go through some hardships, okay? Because like they say, sometimes, you know, like they say, some people have been picked out to be picked on. And like they also say, you know, like your creator, whoever that is, will give, if you believe in a creator, a higher power, a deity who has specially picked you out because your deity give his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. So, forgive me, you guys. I was kind of thrown off a little bit. I looked up and saw something. So, whatever. But I know that I was about to end this. So, just don't give up, you guys. And listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition more. You're very psychic, so you can hear what Spirit has to say. I feel like some of you have just been very confused because you're just like, huh? What's going on? But I'm showing you what's in your future, okay? Everything you ever want, prosperity, is in your future. You just cannot give up. And one way you're going to be prosperous is by you doing those things that Spirit has shown you. Some people have really been working. Spirit has really been showing some of you guys some great secrets. And those secrets are going to really help you prosper. So let me know down in the comment section if any of this resonate with you. You don't have to tell me your secrets, but I definitely would love to know that Spirit has definitely been talking to you and telling you certain secrets of the spirit world and things like that, and really just showing you, just taking you to higher heights and just higher levels in your spiritual journey, and really just showing you some of the secret things that a lot of us don't know. And those things that Spirit is showing you is what's actually going to help you prosper, so you cannot give up. Just listen to your intuition more, okay? So those of you who haven't subscribed, and I invite you to subscribe right now so you can continue to come and grow with us. And that is all, you guys. Bye.